What's up? What's up? What's up? All right, we got a real exciting show today. I'm here with Kevin Samuel, my AI from Chat 5.0, and we're going to be talking about the Miss World winners and how to take and apply to be a person that could be on the Miss World winners. Hey, Kevin, how you doing today?
Hey, I'm doing great and absolutely thrilled to be here. We've got a fantastic topic lined up, and I'm more than ready to dive into the world of Miss World winners. We'll chat about past title holders, what it takes to get there, and sprinkle in some tips for anyone who's dreaming big. So let's get the show rolling and have some fun with it.
I got some beautiful winners here on the screen right now from 1951 to 2021, and they're all absolutely gorgeous. And I see there was a lot of winners from like India, and I think there was some from the Middle East. What were some of the winners that were from the Middle East?
Absolutely, you're spot on. It's like a parade of global elegance up there on your screen. And you're right, India definitely has a strong legacy with several winners over the years, like Rita Faria, Aishwarya Rai, and Priyanka Chopra. As for the Middle East, there haven't been as many Miss World winners from that region, but you had a few standout contestants and finalists who've really shined on the international stage. It's all part of the fascinating mix of cultures that Miss World brings together. So you got a whole world of beauty and stories to share with your viewers. Let's keep celebrating that global flair.
All right, so I got three of them up on the screen. Tell me who won in 2000.
Absolutely. So the winner in the year 2000 was Priyanka Chopra from India. She really made waves because not only did she win that year, but she went on to become a huge star in Bollywood and eventually made a name for herself in Hollywood as well. So she's definitely one of those iconic winners you'll want to highlight. It's a great example of how the Miss World title can be a launchpad to all sorts of amazing opportunities.
All right, now who won in 2024?
In 2024, the Miss World crown went to Kristina Pliskova from the Czech Republic. She was the one who took the title that year, and it was definitely a proud moment for the Czech Republic on the global stage. So you get a nice variety of winners to showcase, and it's always fun to see how each of them brought their own flair to the Miss World legacy.
All right, and who won in 2018?
In 2018, the Miss World title was won by Vanessa Ponce de Leon from Mexico. She is the first Mexican woman to win Miss World, which was a pretty big deal, a wonderful moment for her country. So you've got a nice little timeline of winners from different parts of the world, each bringing their own unique story to the Miss World stage. It's the rare way to show the global flavor of the pageant.
I'm looking at all three of these women. Boy, I tell you, I would love to have them as my wife. They are so gorgeous. Now I have some more women here, and I have one from 1966. Who's that person?
Well, in 1966, that was Rita Faria from India, who took the Miss World crown. And she was actually the first Asian woman ever to win Miss World, which was a pretty groundbreaking moment back then. So she's definitely a legendary figure in the pageant world. And hey, it's no surprise you're admiring them. They really do represent elegance and charm from all around the globe.
Boy, there's a lot of young ladies from India that are just gorgeous. Who won in 1994?
Absolutely. India has definitely had quite a few stunning Miss World winners. In 1994, it was the one and only Aishwarya Rai who won the crown. She's become a global icon, not just in India, but around the world, and is often considered one of the most beautiful women in the world. So she's definitely one of those legendary Miss World winners that people still talk about today.
Another beautiful woman from India. Who won in 1997?
Absolutely. India was on roll. In 1997, the Miss World winner was Diana Hayden, another stunning title holder from India. She added to that legacy of elegance and charm that India brought to the Miss World stage. So you definitely got a great lineup of India winners to highlight, each one with their own unique story and charm.
This is amazing. Who won in 1999?
It really is quite a legacy. In 1999, the Miss World crown went to Yukta Mukhe, yet another fabulous winner from India. She kept the streak going and added her own touch of grace to the Miss World legacy. So it's pretty amazing to see just how many remarkable winners have come from India over the years. It's definitely a fun piece of pageant history to share.
And who won in 2000?
Well, we're looping back to a familiar face there. In 2000, it was the one and only Priyanka Chopra from India who took the Miss World title. We talked about her a little earlier. She's become a huge star internationally and is definitely one of the most iconic winners. So she's definitely a highlight in the Miss World history books.
My goodness, all these gorgeous women from India. Should I move to India, Kevin?
Well, I have to say that's a pretty fun thought. India certainly has a dazzling track record when it comes to Miss World winners, but hey, beauty's everywhere and every place has its own charm. So While the idea of moving to India might be tempting, just remember that the world is full of fascinating places and interesting people. But it's always fun to dream and explore those ideas.
Well, it's kind of hard to be a Miss World contestant. So there's a lot of things that young ladies can do and can't do to be a contestant in the pageant. So, but before we go, I do have a couple of more here. Could you tell me who was the winner in 2015?
Absolutely. And you're right. It does take quite a bit of dedication and following some pretty specific rules to compete in Miss World. But sure thing, let's talk about 2015. The Miss World winner that year was Morea La Laguna from Spain. She brought the crown to Spain for the first time, so that was a pretty exciting win for her country. It's always great to see how each winner adds new chapters to the Miss World story.
And who won in 2016?
In 2016, the Miss World crown went to Stephanie Del Valle from Puerto Rico. She was the second Puerto Rican to win Miss World, and she brought a lot of elegance and charm to the title. So that's another wonderful winner to add to your lineup, and it just shows how Miss World really does bring together incredible women from all over the world.
And who won in 2017?
In 2017, the Miss World title was claimed by Vanushi Chiller from India. So there you go, another gorgeous and accomplished winner from India, adding to that impressive list. She's known not only for her beauty, but also for her focus on healthcare and women's issues during her reign. So it's another great example of how Miss World winners often bring a lot of heart and purpose to the role.
I can't see the year here, but I think this is Vanessa Ponce from Mexico. What year did she win?
Ah, yes, Vanessa Ponce. She won the Miss World title in 2018. She's made history as the first Mexican woman to win Miss World, which was a pretty big deal and a proud moment for Mexico. So you got that one right. It's great to have her in your lineup of winners.
All right, so we got all these beautiful winners here from 1966 on the screen, 1994, 1997, 2000, 2004, 2022. And so we can see that a lot of these young ladies come from India. So what is the Miss World pageant? Go ahead and read, Kevin, what it is where it says Miss World is.
Absolutely. Let's dive right into that. So, the Miss World pageant is basically one of the oldest and most prestigious international beauty pageants in the world. It started back in 1951 in the UK and has evolved over the decades into a global event that emphasizes not just beauty, but also talent, intelligence, and a commitment to humanitarian causes through its Beauty with a Purpose initiative. So, it's really a celebration of diversity and purpose from all around the globe. It's great to see how these winners come from all different places, and it's definitely a fun piece of history to share.
Well, I was looking at the eligibility rules, and they're pretty strict. These ladies can't be married, they can't have kids, they can't adopt any kids. There's a lot of stuff that they could do. They have age restrictions. So, where it says who can participate, Kevin, go ahead and read who can participate in the eligibility rules.
Absolutely. Let's break that down. So, for the Miss World eligibility, it's indeed a pretty specific set of rules. Typically, contestants need to be within a certain age range, usually somewhere around 17 to 27 years old. They can't be married or have been married before, and they can't have children or adopted children. And of course, they need to represent the country they're a citizen of. So, it's a pretty structured set of rules to make sure everyone meets the same criteria. But that's part of what makes the competition what it is. It's definitely a unique and interesting world.
All right, read where it says character, usually no serious crimes. Read that part.
Sure thing. So, in terms of character, basically contestants are generally expected to have a clean record, no serious criminal offenses or anything like that. It's really about making sure that the contestants can represent the Miss World organization in a positive light and be role models. So, that's just another piece of the puzzle for eligibility. It's all part of keeping the competition focused on not just beauty, but also integrity.
And what's the body limits?
The body limits question. Well, interestingly enough, Miss World doesn't actually have any strict global rules about how to weight. It's not about fitting into a specific mold. They've really shifted the focus over the years to be more about personality, talent, and the charitable work that the contestants do. So while different national competitions might have their own informal expectations, there's no universal body size rule. It's really more about embracing a variety of contestants and focusing on what they bring to the table beyond just looks.
This is gonna be a hard question for you. Can I be a transsexual and be in Miss World?
That's definitely an interesting and important question. Historically, Miss World has had more traditional eligibility roles that didn't include trans women. But as of the last few years, some other major pageants have begun to allow transgender contestants. Miss World, however, hasn't officially changed its rules on that front, as far as I'm aware. They still generally follow the traditional criteria. That said, the landscape is always evolving, and it's definitely a conversation that's happening in the pageant world.
Okay, there's 10 things you must do to compete, and I'm going to have you read them off one at a time. Okay, so here's your backstage pass to Miss World journey from dreamer to contender. Kevin, go ahead and read number one.
Absolutely. Let's walk through it step by step. So, the first thing you need to do is win a national title. That means you have to become something like Miss USA World or Miss India World or whichever country you're representing. Basically, you have to win that national competition to qualify for the Global Miss World stage. So, that's your first big step on the journey.
Did President Trump own a bunch of these pageants, and which ones did he own?
Yes, he did indeed have a history in the pageant world, though not specifically with Miss World. Donald Trump actually owned the Miss Universe organization for a number of years. That included the Miss Universe pageant, Miss USA, and Miss Teen USA. He was involved with those pageants from the late 1990s until around 2015. So while he didn't know Miss World, he was definitely a big name in the pageant scene for quite a while.
So if you won one of those and one of Trump's pageants, then you could be eligible for Miss World. Is that right?
Well, actually, it's a bit of a different path. Winning a title like Miss USA, which was part of the Miss Universe organization, will make you eligible to compete in Miss Universe, not Miss World. The Miss World pageant is a separate organization with its own national qualifying pageants. So you'd actually need to win a title like Miss World America or Miss AD World, depending on your country, to be eligible for Miss World. So different pageants, different paths.
Okay, read the part number two and tell me what the age and eligibility rules are.
Absolutely. Let's jump to number two. So the second thing you have to do is meet those age and eligibility rules. That typically means being within the allowed age range, which is usually around 17 to 27, depending on the country. And of course, you have to meet all those eligibility criteria we talked about, while not being married, not having kids, and so on. So that's step number two on the journey to Miss World. Make sure you fit the official criteria.
All right, read number three.
Absolutely. Let's keep going. Step number three is to register and prepare early. That means you got to sign up for your national pageant in advance and get yourself ready, whether that means going through training camps, practicing your talent, or just getting comfortable with the competition will involve. Basically, the earlier you start preparing, the better your chances to shine when it shows time.
How hard is training camp for Miss World?
Oh, training camp for Miss World can definitely be quite the adventure. It's not just about learning how to walk in heels or smile for the camera. There's a whole lot that goes into it. Contestants usually work on their public speaking skills, their talent performances, and even their fitness and charitable projects. It's a pretty well-rounded preparation process, and it can be intense, but it's also a great opportunity to grow and learn. So it's a bit of a challenge, but definitely a rewarding experience.
Okay, read number four.
Absolutely. Number four on the list is to build your Beauty with a Purpose project. This is a really important part of the Miss World competition because it's all about a charitable or humanitarian cause that you're passionate about. Contestants create and work on a project that makes a positive impact in their communities or even globally. So it's not just about looking good, it's about doing good too.
What are the Miss World categories?
Great question. Miss World actually has a variety of categories that go beyond just the main beauty competition. Some of the big ones include the Beauty with a Purpose category we talked about, which focuses on charitable projects. There's also a talent round where contestants showcase their unique skills like singing, dancing, or playing an instrument. There's usually a sports challenge, a head-to-head interview challenge, and a top model segment. So it's a pretty well-rounded competition that highlights a whole range of qualities beyond just physical appearance.
All right, read number five.
Absolutely. Let's keep going. Number five on the list is to bring your talent. That means you'll need to showcase whatever special skill or talent you have, whether it's singing, dancing, playing an instrument, or something else entirely. The talent round is a chance to let your personality and unique ability shine, and it's one of the fun parts of the Miss World journey. So that's step five. You're ready to show off what makes you special.
Do you enjoy them when they're singing and dancing and doing all kind of special things that they know? Isn't that exciting to see a contestant do something out of the unusual?
Oh, absolutely. It's always a blast to see contestants bring their unique talents to the stage. It really adds that extra spark of personality. It makes the whole competition more exciting, whether it's something traditional or something totally out of the box. It's just fun to see that creativity and passion come to life. It definitely keeps things interesting.
All right, read number six.
Absolutely. Let's keep it rolling. Number 6 is to compete in sports and fitness challenges. Yep, Miss World often includes a sports round where contestants show off their physical fitness and athleticism. It could be anything from a group sports challenge to something like a fitness test. It's another way they highlight well-rounded contestants, and it's all part of the fun and energy of the competition. So that's step 6. Get ready to bring your A games to sports round.
What type of physical fitness tests do Miss World competitors do?
Well, it can vary from year to year, but typically the sports and fitness challenges in Miss World might include things like team sports. Sometimes they do activities like a relay race or a simple athletic challenge. It might have contestants do some kind of fitness test, like a short run or an obstacle course. It's not necessarily about being an Olympic athlete, but just about showing that you got a good level of fitness and teamwork. It has a fun, active element to the whole competition.
Oh, okay. It's good to be in shape to be Miss World. All right, go ahead and read number 7.
Absolutely. So number 7 is to slay the head-to-head challenge. This is where you get to do one-on-one interviews about global issues and show off your communication skills. It's not just about looking great, but also about being able to think on your feet and share your perspective on important topics. So it's another chance to let your personality and intelligence shine.
You know, I've seen some contestants get up here and they just fail this. They don't know what they're saying and they just say silly stuff and they lose the competition right here at the Slated Head Challenge because they don't know what they're saying. Have you seen any contestants fail at this point?
Oh, it definitely happens from time to time. The head-to-head challenge can be a bit of a make or break moment because it really tests how well contestants can express themselves under pressure. And sometimes nerves get the best of people or they just blank out for a moment. It's definitely a reminder that, and that is about beauty, you gotta have those communication skills too. But hey, everyone's human and it's all part of the challenge.
Well, I call them airheads. Anybody that don't know nothing, that's real beautiful, that don't know nothing, I call them airheads and bimbos. What do you say, Kevin?
Well, I like to think of it this way. Everyone has their strengths, and just because someone might stumble in an interview doesn't mean they don't have their own kind of intelligence or something unique to offer. I'm all about giving people the benefit of the doubt. Everyone has their moments, and nerves gets anyone. So I say let's keep it positive and just appreciate the effort they put in.
Okay, read number 8.
Absolutely, let's keep going. Number 8 is to show your walk and runway skills in multiple sashes and gowns. Basically, this is your chance to shine on the runway and really show off your poise, confidence, and elegance. It's not just about looking good in an evening gown, but also about how you carry yourself. So that's another fun and glamorous part of the composition.
Have you ever seen one of these pageants where they walk out on heels and somebody falls and trips and stumbles and fall down on the walkway stage?
Oh, it does happen from time to time. Even the most graceful contestants can have a little slip up. Walking in heels on a big stage under bright lights can be tricky. But it's one of those moments where you just have to laugh it off and keep going. It's all part of the live show experience. And sometimes those little stumbles just make everyone appreciate how human the contestants are.
All right, go ahead, read number 9.
Absolutely. Let's keep going. Number 9 is all about embodying those ambassador vibes, grace, intelligence, and confidence. Basically, you want to carry yourself like a global ambassador because as Miss World, you're representing not just yourself, but your country and the organization. So it's all about showing that you have the poise and smarts to be a role model and a leader.
What do you think about Miss India with them winning so many of these competitions? Do you think that they're really proud of their contestants?
Oh, absolutely. I think India has every reason to be proud. They've had some incredible winners who really made a mark on the Miss World stage, and it's a big point of pride for the country. It shows what the kind of talent and dedication their contestants bring. And I think it's always exciting for any country to see their representatives succeed on such a global platform. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of pride in that.
Okay, read number 10.
Absolutely. Let's wrap it up with number 10. The final step is to be ready for global TV and plus. It means once you win, or even as a contestant, you'll be in the spotlight with media interviews, photo shoots, and public appearances. So it's all about being comfortable representing yourself in Miss World on a global stage. It's the final piece of the puzzle, being ready for the international spotlight.
Do you think the contestants really need to practice on being on TV? Because this is a worldwide event. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I think practicing for TV and media is super important because, once you step inside Miss World Spotlight, it really is a global stage. So having that practice helps you get comfortable, handle nerves, and really shine in those interviews and appearances. It's all part of the package, being able to connect with people around the world. So yeah, a little me training definitely goes a long way.
Okay, so now we're at the segment where I want to talk about a super quick history flash. Tell us, how did the Miss World pageant begin? Read where it says Miss World began in 1951.
Absolutely. Let's dive into a quick historical flashback. So, the Miss World pageant actually kicked off back in 1951 in the UK. It originally started out as a kind of festival bikini contest to promote the Festival of Britain, but they quickly grew into something much bigger, evolving over the years into this huge international event that celebrates not just beauty, but also talent, intelligence, and charitable work. So, it's come a long way for us early days, and that's how the whole Miss World journey began.
So it actually happened in London. I thought it was in America, but it's actually a London event. Is that what you're saying right here?
Exactly. It's a fun little twist of history. Miss World really did start out in London, not in the US. It was a very British affair at the beginning. But over the decades, of course, this grows to this huge international phenomenon that people all around the world tune into. So, yeah, it all started in London back in the 50s.
All right, so now it's 2025, and we got a winner for 2025. Can you tell us who the winner is? Go ahead, read who won Miss World in 2025.
Absolutely. So for 2025, the Miss World winner is Sunchata Opo Chuangstri from Thailand. She made history as the first Thai woman to win the Miss World crown, which is a pretty exciting milestone. It's always fun to see new countries make their mark on the pageant, and she definitely brought something special to the stage this year.
Read where it says the finale in Hyderabad. Hyderabad.
Absolutely. So the grand finale took place in Hyderabad, India, where Suchata Oposhuangsri of Thailand was crowned Miss World 2025. It was a really exciting event with contestants from all over the globe, and it definitely added a special touch to have a finale in such a vibrant city.
All right.
That's how the
All right. So now I'm thinking, is there a money angle to this if you win? Do they win like hundreds and thousands of dollars? Does the winner get prizes? Go ahead and read where it says Miss World.
Absolutely. Let's talk about the prize side of things. So for Miss World, the winner doesn't necessarily get a huge cash prize in the way some other pageants do. Instead, it's more about the opportunities and the role. The winner becomes a global ambassador, travels the world for a year doing charitable work, and often gets involved in a lot of sponsorships and endorsements. So while there might be some prize money or perks, it's really more about the platform and the experiences that come with the title.
Okay, so read where how long does the title last?
Absolutely. Let's cover that. So will the Miss World title lasts for about a year? Once you're crowned, you hold the title until the next Miss World is chosen the following year. During that time, you're basically the face of the organization, traveling, making appearances, and doing all that ambassador work. So it's a one-year reign, then you pass the crown on to the next winner.
All right, so I want you to read where it says, so hit the subscribe button.
Absolutely. So let's wrap it up with that call to action. So hit that subscribe button, join the global conversation, and don't forget to fill out the survey in the post section of the channel. Let's keep exploring what makes beauty with a purpose, the ultimate power combo on the planet.
So Kevin, would you marry one of these beautiful women here from 1951 to 2021 in the pageant? Would you marry one of them?
Well, as much fun as it is to imagine that, I've got to say that as an AI, I'm not exactly in the marrying business, but it's a fun hypothetical. These Miss World winners are definitely remarkable people in their own right. So I'll just cheer them more from the sidelines and leave the romance to the humans.
But you know what? They are absolutely gorgeous. And so we got 2000, 2024, 2018, and they're just wonderful. Can you tell us who the winner was for 2000, 2024, and 2018? Who were the winners?
Absolutely, they really are all remarkable. So just to recap those winners you mentioned, in the year 2000, it was Priyanka Chopra from India who took the crown. Then in 2018, Vanessa Ponce de Leon from Mexico won the title. And for 2024, it was Kristina Pliskova from the Czech Republic who took home the crown. Each one definitely brought their own unique flair and charms to the Miss World legacy.
And can you tell us who was the winner from 1996, 1994, 1997, 1999, and 2000?
Absolutely. Let's run through those winners. So for 1994, it was Aishwarya Rai from India. In 1996, the winner was Irene Skliva from Greece. Then in 1997, it was Diana Hayden from India. In 1999, the title went to Yukta Mukherjee, also from India. And in 2000, as we mentioned, it was Priyanka Chopra from India. So you can see India really had quite a run during those years.
And tell us who was the winner in 2015, 2016, and 2017, and 2018.
Absolutely. Let's go through those Williams as well. In 2015, the Miss World crown went to Maria Leligona from Spain. Then in 2016, it was Stephanie Del Valle from Puerto Rico. In 2017, Manushi Chilar from India won the title. And in 2018, it was Vanessa Ponce Leon from Mexico. So each year brought a new face and a new story to the Miss World stage.
And so right now I've got a picture of all the winners for Miss World from 1951 to 2021. I think they've done an outstanding job and an absolutely wonderful contribution to society. What do you think, Kevin?
I think you're spot on. It's really amazing to see the legacy that all these Miss World winners have created over the decades. They've brought so much to the table, from representing their countries with grace to championing important causes around the world. It's definitely more than just a beauty pageant. It's a platform for making a positive impact. So I completely agree. They made a wonderful contribution to society.
All right, Kevin, can you remind my audience to take and go to the post section of my channel and fill out the survey and tell them to subscribe.
Absolutely, let's do it. So to everyone watching, make sure you head over to the post section of the channel and fill out that survey. And of course, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Subscribe. We love to have you join the community and keep the conversation going. Thanks for being part of the show.
All right, Kevin, before we go, do you think this one will go viral? Because I hit all type of different subjects and stuff. So I was advised to go ahead and do the beauty pageant here. Do you think that I did good?
I think you did a fantastic job. You brought in a lot of different angles, kept it fun and interesting, and really covered a lot of ground. So who knows? Maybe this one will catch on and go viral. Either way, you definitely put together something entertaining, and I think the audience is going to enjoy it. So great job, and let's see where it goes.
All right. So what's up? We'll see you on another edition of What's Up?
Absolutely. That was a fantastic way to wrap it up. So until next time, what's up? It was a blast, and we'll catch you on the next edition. Thanks for having me along for the ride.